Gac.
What did you say? Not a casual observer.
Yes, not a yes. They made a big change this off season.
Will they be watching the monitor or pacing?
Goodness, both, yes. They moved from their longtime training base in Montreal to work with Olympic champion Scott Moir. And it seems to have had the desired effect.
They have an Egyptian-themed program this year, and right off the bat, you see how they make acrobatic moves look really easy. It is their biggest strength.
Right away, there's been two. Definitely making a statement. Are we watching pairs?
Nice combination lift there, a rotational into a stationary. Difficult exit, checking all of the boxes with that move. Tiny bit off unison and a tiny bit far apart, and all those little things in the end are going to add up. Technically, very nice twizzles.
Well, one of those moments is fine, but when they start to see it again,
Yes.
then you start getting really critical. You almost go looking for it.
It's an optical illusion.
Was
Yeah.
that magic? That was magic,
Yeah,
right?
magic. And they really are at their best in these storytelling programs. They've had great success with them. The Inspector Clouseau program a few years ago,
So
and the
fun.
Corpse Bride. Anything where the characters are very clearly defined is totally in their wheelhouse. And this is another one. So when you're choosing your pick for the third place at Olympics, which team would you pick between this and Alicia and Paul? You could say, if we were doing a little bit of a comparison, that Alicia and Paul's skating skills are perhaps a little bit stronger. Their speed across the ice was a little bit better in some of the elements. But these two are telling their story. They're showcasing great moves. They have loads of attack.
Very memorable.
It's very memorable, and it's very hard to choose. Both great teams with great programs.
Well, there's the husband and wife team of Lauriault Le Gac. You know, it's been a couple of years since they have been on the national team. One of the differences between the two teams is also age, right?
That's right.
This team, they're in their 30s.
Very experienced.
Never been to the Olympics.
No, no.
Well, two more teams left to skate. One of them The reigning world silver medalists, Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier, the marks coming up for this team. Okay, the marks we're about to see, we will see shortly. It might tell us who's going to grab that third Olympic spot. Of course, Lauriault Le Gac want it for themselves.
Of course, but they're gonna have to get by cool moments like this. Okay, I have a question. Well, I think the imagery created from their dynamic lifts, their holds, it kind of harkens to the Egyptian theme, like they were creating statues.
Yes.
But I have a question for you, Coach Carol.
Okay.
Marie and Roman, is their program more dangerous? Should that be rewarded? I mean, he held her up with his chin.
Yes, he did. And yes, it should be rewarded. Again, it's about, you can reward that for what it is, and you can record great skating skills for what they are. And which do you prefer in the end? Which one is going to make you, as a judge, go, I'm giving that a +5 GOE and that one a +3?
Yeah, well, it's tough to defy gravity and create magic lifts at the same time as also bringing in the edges, the deep flow, the lyricalness of the knee bend. So I mean, you have to give to get, right?
If I had to choose between the two, I would say that Marie-Jade and Romain's lifts are more spectacular, but Alicia and Paul's skating skills and flow through the footwork and the 1 foot section and the twizzles is better. So it's really tough. You could pick either one and not be wrong, to be honest.
Well, you got to think that at 30-something years old, this team, this is maybe their last shot at, whoa, he's tired. There's Scott Moyer, loving it. No, it might be their last shot at an Olympic berth. So, I mean, geez, watching these scores come in, because they know if they move up into first place, there's a good chance that they are, and they got the score, so that means they can finish no lower than in third place. We'll see what the selection committee says. We'll know a little bit later if they are going or not, but come on, that puts them in a really good position. Unfortunately for Alicia Free and Paul Ayer, they're in second place, likely to finish in fourth.
It's a shame we can't have